Hey, it's Hannah. Hannah Baker. Don't adjust your whatever device you're hearing this on. It's me. Live and in stereo.
Well, my first thought is that it is great that we're talking about teen suicide. My second thought is, let's make sure we don't glamorize it by showcasing it in a movie as something romantic.
We have like a history of depression in my family, and so when I saw it, I was kind of coming into it with like a how accurate does this feel kind of thing, and it seemed like something that maybe I could see people doing, but it was also sort of like I was worried that it was sort of an idolization, you know, or like a dramatization of something that was like really not entertaining.
Of course, like there's controversy because you need to have, like, I think things like these instigate discussion, which is the important part. And I think, you know, we cover so many important issues in the show that are going to affect people differently depending on their own personal context. And I'm like, everyone's feelings are valid, so I'm not going to tell anyone to feel anything differently.
I definitely think that they should talk more about mental health disorders because they only kind of narrow it down to one character, one situation, a fictional situation that was made up, and just displayed her reactions, and like they tried to spruce it up with the tapes a little bit. Like, I don't think that was really realistic. There's like a certain line, and I feel like they were balancing between fact and fiction, so I think they should have addressed the facts more.
When I was doing my series, I didn't have to deal with half the pressures that I think kids have to deal with today. And I don't know, I think from that moment on, we wanted to make this message positive, and we wanted to make it real. And it took us a long time, but it's worth it.
Hannah wanted it done like this.
How do you know?
I can't tell you that. You have to listen.
I don't think it's an accurate representation of those struggles at all, especially like I have gone through that myself, and I just didn't feel like, I don't know, they made it much happier than it really should have.
I don't think you can say that it's not accurate because she didn't talk about her mental health or that she wasn't laying in bed all the time or things like that.
Don't go, just help me out here, please.
Even though it angered a lot of people because they're like, oh, they didn't talk about mental health in the show. It's like, well, they don't really talk about mental health in real life. It's a TV show and it's on Netflix, and like this is kind of like what's going to happen with pop culture is that people who are just fans of the book are going to watch it, or it's getting popular for one reason or another. But I'm just glad that it's getting any attention, because any attention that you can put on mental health and suicide and depression is good.